Hi friends, host Eric here, host Talking to Spanish People. I was just getting dressed and I had some observations that occurred to me and I wanted to share them with you. So here we go. First of all, if you ask the question, if a YouTube video has no views, does it exist? Which is a similar question to if a tree falls in the forest, does it make a sound? The answer would obviously be, sure, I can go to the page and look at it and it says 0 views on it. That's how I know it's got 0 views, blah, blah, blah. Obviously, it exists. So, the thing to make note of there is the difference between the way that something's status can be observed and known versus the thing itself being observed and known in that regard. And this is a distinction that YouTube video doesn't exist in any viewer's mind. Nobody's watched it, but it exists as an object in YouTube's data display network. So it exists for lots of people in terms of its availability as a choice. It's a conditional object in that regard. It exists as a conditional object, but it doesn't exist for them yet as an experienced object. Now, if you switch over to the real world, we've got a similar conundrum that we encounter with quantum reality. See, it's like the universe is split into twos all the way down. There's the binary, there's the sliding scale. There's the particular, let me go with this, let me make sure they're all lined up. There's the binary, there's the sliding scale. There's the universal, there's the particular. There's the metaphysical, the physical. There's the abstract and the experiential. There's light is both a wave and a particle. Particle and a wave. Sorry. Particle and a wave. So what's interesting then is to note that what quantum mechanics brings into the equation is the difficulty that one encounters in the default habit observers have of taking their own force vector of observation for granted as being non-determinate of anything. So it's definitely non-determinate usually in the macro world. If I'm a hunter hiding in the bushes and I'm quiet enough, my observation won't startle the deer. So from that basis, do humans learn that observation is not in and of itself interferatory? But that's misleading, of course, on a lot of different levels. The thing is, the last little element I'm going to bring into this very short video is cognitive functions comprise a map by which we can bridge a dichotomous reality, a dichotomous universal architectural quality, and we can bridge that with a fluid and particularist experiential reality, and the way we bridge those is by the cognitive functions. Each of them manages two of the three elements of quantum meta-reality, which is to say, it's not just subject-object, it's observer as well. So the self is a quantum to dichotomous and back again translator machine in this regard. And if you think about which functions do what thing and what they ignore, so an interface function largely ignores the observer's perspective. Like FE is not so much concerned about what I feel, I'm worried about what you feel, right? The TE, I'm not so much concerned about what I want as what the goal is. That's maybe different. I want the goal. But regardless, I'm extrovertedly focused. If I'm looking at the introverted thinking and introverted feeling functions, introverted feeling is very observer oriented, and introverted thinking is very object oriented or subject oriented, you might say. It's concerned about other subjects. That's why it's paired with FE. I guess you'd say, I guess that's the distinction. FE and TI are subject, object oriented. FI and TE are observer, object oriented. Yeah, that's right. What I just said is right. And then SI and NE, SI goes, it treats the world as observer and object. I gotta think about the epistemologies. I'm not sure about that. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to eat plenty of cheese.